Lite, guys. Fast enough for the sidewalk or the street. This is a pretty versatile scooter. 100% buy recommendation. If you don't even want to watch this review and you just want to buy it, go ahead and just push the buy button now. One of the better scooters that I've probably ever tested out of all of them. As far as the value, right? What you get for the amount of money, the amount of speed, the amount of quality of the ride. The whole total package is there on this scooter. And it's extremely smooth, very smooth power delivery, but still plenty of power to handle hills and handle being quick enough to go on the road. So even at $1,200 here, you're sitting in the road. You're able to go on a 25-mile-an-hour road and hang with traffic. Did the top speed, tested around 34 miles an hour on this scooter. That's plenty for a 25-mile-an-hour road. And when you compare it to other scooters that I've got in my garage that are more in the 28-mile-an-hour range, similar price, it's definitely a significant step up that allows you to handle the road more than just a bike path. On a 28-mile-an-hour scooter, it's a lot harder to take over a lane in the road because you're gonna slow people down a lot, right? This, it's quick enough you're not slowing anybody down in the road. It makes it really nice for commuting, really nice for joyriding. Whatever you're gonna use this for, it's impeccably good. If you guys have watched my reviews before, usually I sit on a bench and go over the whole scooter like this, and we're doing the same thing as always today. We're just doing a slight upgrade here. We're going to get you some 4K quality while I'm doing this. So, nothing new, just a little bit better for you and a little more work for me. Let's get to it. This Kaabo Mantis Lite is extremely surprising to me, mainly because the way it rides. It rides like a more expensive scooter, like a premium $2,000 scooter. It's got the same 10-inch tires here that go on a lot of other scooters that I've tried. This is a standard, very nice road tire. All the good 10-inch scooters start with something like this. You can upgrade these to a PMT if you're a connoisseur or tire snob like me, but I think most people, these are going to be great tires. These get about 1,000 miles easy tread life. That's really what I think helps this scooter, is it starts off with good tires, right? A lot of these other scooters have really weird tires in this price range that ride weird. And these ride the best out of all of the scooters that I've tried in this $1,200-1,300 price range. Just because of the tires alone, it gives this scooter a step up. Let's just start going over from the top to the bottom like we always do. One thing right now you notice right away on this scooter is this how small the handlebars are, right? They're very, very narrow handlebars compared to other scooters I have. And that's what makes this very light and portable, is this thin handlebar, right? This is 1-inch handlebar. It's thinner than also these other ones that are thicker on a lot of other scooters. You're saving weight there, right? The whole thing about this scooter is you're trying to save weight on a lot of components, right, to keep this weight of this at 60 pounds so you can carry it, right? A lot of people are going to be able to carry this scooter because of its lightweight. It's powerful, still lightweight. One thing obviously to check out is this brand new screen. You see this Kaabo screen here, extremely nice. My only real complaint is that it's too small. I wish it would be a bit bigger. If it was 2 or 3 times the size, it'd be great. It's pretty hard to see the battery percentage when you're riding, and sometimes I have to slow down just to check because it's pretty small. But the screen itself is pretty nice. You can see we're at our 200 miles here. I'm gonna hit that on this ride. It does open up in first gear every time, so you do have to push it up, for me at least, to gear 5 to get the full power. So this is a screen that it's locked. You use one of these NFC cards and then you're able to unlock it like this. See, boom, ready to go. Big improvement there for Kaabo with the NFC reader. I hope they put this on more scooters. I do think it's let's peel this off. It could be a little bigger. That's one of my really only complaints on this scooter, honestly, is that the screen needs to be bigger. Other than that, this scooter is extremely high quality riding on this, just because of the way the Mantis is built. And so let's take a look at everything else up here. Really, really nice foam grips on this. Extremely nice foam grips on this. And this is a pretty standard button cluster on a lot of Kaabos. It's gonna be your light. This is gonna be your blinker, right? Both sides. And your horn is more of a beeper. Let's take a look at the blinkers here from the rear, from the front. from the side. Blinkers are really a novelty. Nobody's looking at those. It's not going to save you. Don't think it's worth a damn. This scooter has a pretty terrible headlight on it. It's okay. I did ride with it last night and it gets the job done. That's something you can always upgrade later. Comes with the Nice Cobo Bag. Gotta love that. Stem bag. These brakes are mechanical brakes. The amount of e-braking on this scooter is very strong too. So you have no problem stopping on this scooter. It just stops on a dime, even with the mechanical brakes, which surprises me. And 200 miles, I have not tightened the brakes. They're not eating through pads like a lot of other scooters would. Pretty happy with these brakes. Pretty nice grip part right here. Decent feel to it. Can't complain. This does have a nice like finish on it, right? I kind of like this, how it looks. This scooter is definitely for lighter, smaller people because you just feel it's a lighter build quality to it. It's not a problem. That's why they call it the Mantis Lite. You just got to know that before you buy it. This has one stem clamp. This style stem clamp, I don't really have any complaints with this. It works fine. Not exactly fast or novel. Tried and true. Right? This is the type of folding clamps they've had on scooters for a long time. They don't really mess up. It's obviously a dual suspension scooter. Spring suspensions. They ride really nice. I have not bottomed out at all. I'm like 190 pounds, so keep that in mind. If you're heavier than me on this scooter, you're probably gonna have issues. I think it's definitely a 200 pound and under scooter. Kaabo does have pretty decent cable management here. I like this style of wraps here. It's very clean looking. Happy with all the fit and finish on this Mantis is pretty nice. When you look at the brakes here, you can see they are Zoom mechanical brakes. 140mm disc. Nothing too special there, but like I said, the engine braking, the e-braking on this is significantly strong, so it's more than you need. No issues with braking at all. And this thing also has pretty decent deck lights. Let's see if we can flip them on. See our blue running lights, right? And we'll flash up a night image there so you can see what it's like. They do illuminate the whole floor here really nice. There's a slight issue I don't like with this Mantis and my other Mantis King GT, where there's a strobe light feature when you hit the brakes. Pull your brake handle like this, you're gonna get a strobe lighting effect. Obviously during the day that doesn't matter. At night it's an issue because you're blinding people. You're strobe lighting other cars with this and it's like shooting them right in the face. This is not ideal design to me. I don't exactly know why they did that, and it's that way on this Mantis and my Mantis King GT, so it's not just this. Deck has plenty of space on this. I'll show you my feet on it. It does have a pretty nice rear footrest here. I love any scooter that has a good footrest. My foot fits pretty well on here. No issues with space, right? Front foot fits up here. Totally fine with the space here on this deck. About done talking about this scooter already, guys, so we might wrap it up here. It's been a good 200 miles. I am probably going to sell this scooter just because I have too many right now. If anybody wants to buy it, let me know. Really nice scooter. Definitely a buy recommendation from me, and good work, Kaabo. This is now 2 Kaabos they sent me this year direct from Kaabo. This and the Wolf Warrior. Happy with both. Super happy with both this and the Wolf Warrior. Could not be happier. Mantis King GT was from Wired Rides. I'll mention them as well. It's obviously also Kaabo. Also a buy recommendation there. I think all of these Kaabos I've had this year, top notch. Could not be happier. Kaabo is a name brand.